Hey, welcome to Main Offenders. I'm Tyler Morrison. I'm here with Tom O'Donnell.
What's up, you moose knuckles?
We're recording from Tommy's apartment in beautiful downtown Waterloo.
It's uptown.
Uptown.
Don't fuck around.
Don't be yelling just because you're in person. It fucks up the sound. We're still having problems with the podcast and the amount of curse words that we've been saying. Tom, I have to reprimand you personally because I was editing it the other day for YouTube. I did a quick search of the word fuck, and it appeared 469 times in one episode. So that's like...
No.
Yeah.
Those numbers are off.
Yeah. We're hitting Trailer Park Boy levels. I did a search too because we were talking about, was it Eddie Murphy that had the most? Was it Delirious that had the most cursing in it?
No, it was the movie Scarface.
Oh, was it Scarface?
Yeah, Scarface.
Yeah,
the most swearing in it.
And this one was Trailer Park Boys. Has the number one now. It's like 900.
Oh, really? So we got to bump those numbers up is what you're saying.
Yeah. Trailer Park Boys. What a fucking show. Mm-hmm. What a show. They had a good run, those guys.
It's not really like if you ever go down to Nova Scotia, that's pretty much the speed of all the people down there.
Yeah.
If you go out into the into the rural areas, like I have 9 cousins that are exactly 100% like Ricky. So
that does not surprise me.
I feel like it's not really an act. They're just like impersonating their cousins and shit out there for sure.
Yeah, well those guys they're not dummies in real life. They're pretty smart.
They're pretty smart guys.
They've made a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
Not more than we're going to make off this podcast, bud.
Tell you right now, we're going to make so much money.
Oh, we're going to be fucking piss, shit, and coming money, dude.
That's right.
That's what we do. Main Offenders. You're listening to us live. Yeah, we're in Waterloo in my apartment.
Going to make syphilis money.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's be nuts.
Shooting guns.
Losing our mind in an old mansion somewhere, just shooting vases with a fucking shotgun. Getting the butler to clean it up.
That's the type of money we want.
That's the type of money we want, right?
It's called
there.
Generational wealth.
Yeah. This apartment gives me the creeps. I don't really stay here by myself too often. This is where I come to drink and reflect, but mostly drink. But yeah. There's some bad juju in this apartment. I don't know if you guys can feel it, the listeners at home, but one time, because I always used to have after-hours parties here all the time. Tyler's been a part of a couple of those. And the one time, I passed out early.
Freak-offs, they call it.
Yeah, freak-off. I passed out early, and I fucking came out in the morning, and there's, like, just people passed out on my floor, on my couch and everything. And there was a girl sitting right where our cameraman is sitting right now, and she was shooting up.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I thought she was giving herself a poke and needle tattoo, but no.
Mi casa, su casa.
So I got her to shoot me a hot dose right in my butt sack, and then...
Make yourself at home.
Yeah.
Got any spoons?
Yeah.
What, you want some cereal or something?
Yeah, you want some cereal or something? Yeah. Yeah, no, but we're back. We're having a good time. We're heading out to Plattsville tonight. We got an arena show out there.
Yeah, little lacrosse fundraiser.
Mm-hmm.
To which I say, white people, haven't you stolen enough from the natives already?
Yeah.
You got to bring in the big guns, the heavy artillery to raise money for you so you can go to a Indian reserve and beat the wheels off of them.
Yeah.
Which you're not gonna.
You're never gonna win.
Your little privileged cracker ass kids are gonna get destroyed by these native indigenous kids who've been playing that since they were born.
Yeah. And they got the manual dexterity in their hands, buddy. They've been rolling smoke since they were 3 years old.
Your white kids are toast, okay? Little Preston, he ain't getting a scully.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's about to get schooled.
Yeah. Some 9-year-old native kid that's like 230 pounds named Tuck Tuck. Just gonna jackhammer that little prick across the field.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what's gonna happen.
Preston and Winthrop, they're going to get fucking absolutely dummied.
Yeah.
Your stupid wife, Sheila. No, that's not Sheila's. There's no Sheila's. They're lacrosse parents anymore.
Sheila's gonna get beat up in the stands by one of the aunties.
Oh yeah, she's getting a hot cup of cocoa fucking tossed in her fucking lid.
Sheila's gonna be fucking running her mouth, and one of the aunties is gonna shut it for her. I'm just saying it right now.
Coffee. And that's why you take your family to a lacrosse tournament.
Yeah.
Because you want your wife to get burned with hot coffee and you don't want to do it. It's a real roundabout way of hiring a hitman.
Yeah. Hey, honey, why don't you go get gas on the reserve? I heard it's cheaper.
Speaking of which, there's this. I was reading about this the other day. This guy got mad at his mom. What happened? He shot his mom in the head with a crossbow.
Jesus.
And she didn't. She didn't even know that something that she'd been hit until she saw something blue and noticed it was an arrow sticking out of her head.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, bad boy. We should look that up actually. Crossbow son assault.
Have you ever seen that movie? There's Something Wrong with Kevin.
No. Sounds good though.
Yeah, it's a movie, but the kid, he shoots up his school with a crossbow.
Yeah.
Kills like 15 people with a crossbow.
Okay,
Like you couldn't have picked up a fucking garbage can lid or something, or hid behind a pop machine. Like, how do you kill that many people with a crossbow?
So this is son shoots mom in face with crossbow over cat comment. Okay.
Whoa.
Because of the cat.
Yeah. Lost my shit because of my cat. Mom played dead after son's crossbow attack left her with arrows protruding from her face, police say. Oh, yeah. We got to pull this guy up on the screen, too, when we get we'll add him on after, maybe. Yeah. An Arkansas man allegedly broke into his parents' home and shot his mother in the face with a bow and arrow after an argument about a cat, and then forced them to give him money before stealing his father's truck. This guy's awesome. So, yeah, he's facing a slew of charges. Attempted capital murder. Let's just see. Multiple, yeah. So, calls came in about a woman later identified as Alexander's mother with multiple arrows protruding from her face and head. Paramedics rushed her to the hospital. Oh, my God.
She opened the door to let the cat out. She felt like her eardrum had popped and saw blue.
Yeah, she saw blue.
Yeah.
And then when I did, I got popped 2 more times. It was an arrow sticking out of my head. She reportedly told the cops. She screamed and her husband came out to see what happened. She allegedly heard her son tell her husband, "I won't kill you because that would be a double homicide." Oh, he's just good for a single.
Oh, I just want a single whopper today. Thank you very much.
And so she played dead as her son was yelling at her until her husband and her son went into the garage and had a beer probably.
Yeah. Nice shot, son. Those practice really pays off, eh? You had to see that today.
You're a good little Robin Hood. She grabbed her walker and went to the neighbors for help. So his
mom was crippled too. You shot your crippled mom in the head with a crossbow.
Yeah, I guess so. And then the dad told cops he was about to take a shower when he heard his wife scream, ran downstairs, saw his son standing over his wife holding a crossbow. The father fought with his son to get him away from his wife and then tried to reason with him. Always good reasoning with that guy. Don't worry about it, Dad. She's dead. That's what he said. Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Dad, think about it. We can eat our TV dinners with our shirts off again. This is going to be fucking awesome.
He said, I didn't have a reason. I just lost my cool. I woke up and I thought that she was like going after my cat for some reason. I just like literally just stood up and lost my shit because of my cat. And then, so she didn't do anything to the cat. It was just he thought that. Oh, yeah. And like,
just had a bad dream.
First
you
of all,
you have those dreams and you wake up and you're angry. You're like, was that real? I don't know if it fucking was.
you don't. Why do you even own a crossbow if you aren't using it to kill cats?
Yeah,
Like that's what they're for.
You
This
have a
kid's
cat, you're not
wires
shooting
are
your cat.
crossed, dude.
Yeah,
That's
that's great. You never know with some people, right? You catch them on a bad day. Like I watched that video of these neighbors down in the States. And the guy's shoveling his driveway, and he's throwing it onto his neighbor's driveway. And then the other neighbor came out and started losing it on him. So Buddy went into the house, grabbed an AK-47, came out, shot Buddy and his wife, and then went back inside and shot himself. So right there, it's like that guy probably was on the brink of suicide anyway.
it's like I'm taking
You
a
know
couple.
what I mean?
Down
He's
with-
like, well, I might as well take a couple. I've never liked these cunts.
putting snow on my driveway.
Snow on my driveway.
Yeah,
Never fucking trim that pear tree either. It overhangs over the back. Just sitting there watching pears drop on his lawn. He's like, okay. All right, this is the last fucking time. I'm telling you right now. You got to be careful with people, man. Don't push people's buttons. 'Cause it'll get you.
That's all we do.
Yeah.
So we've been doing our entire lives.
I've had 4 people move out from above me here because of the parties I've had.
Oh yeah, you're on a couple lipstick lists.
Yeah.
Hey, the Billy Madison, Steve Buscemi people to kill list just puts on
Yeah.
the lipstick, crosses the name off the list.
Yeah.
Shoo-wop, dooby-dooby-wop. Yeah, you're on a Danny McGrath to kill list for sure. So am I. I know I'm on a few, a handful.
Done some pretty mean things. I remember there was a girl that had what's that skin disease called again? Psoriasis. This girl had really bad psoriasis growing up, and so she's always like flaky and itching and stuff. And we used to call her Frosted Flakes. And yeah, and that name stuck with her for a really long time.
That's rough, yeah.
And then hit about grade 11. She just turned really, really hot, like a knockout, and like the psoriasis is gone and shit. And then she would not, I don't think she dated anybody in the school because every guy had made fun of her at some point, calling her Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, that's
She
rough.
was like, yeah.
Didn't you try and wheel?
Yeah, I tried a wheel. Yeah,
How did that go for you?
not so good. No. She said, I don't think so. Why don't you go eat some Frosted Flakes?
Baby, that's what I'm trying to
That's
do.
what I'm trying to do. Why don't you scratch your ass over this bowl here and let's get this started?
Let's get this party popping.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that always sucks. Always keep your mouth shut. You never know when that ugly duckling syndrome is going to...
Hey, babe, that ass is great.
Yeah.
Didn't we just make a joke like that when we were talking about Tiger King? I think so.
Yeah.
Still pretty
That's a callback.
sweet. That's a callback.
That's a
That-
callback.
That's not us being hacks on ourselves.
No, we're not hacks.
It's a callback.
Fuck that shit. We got Billy Ray Cyrus is in the news. He just started dating Liz Hurley.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Billy Ray,
Billy
baby.
Ray. He's
Cyrus
got
the virus.
Yeah, he's got an achy, breaky back from
Ooh.
banging the wheels off Liz Hurley.
Ooh. Let me say this. That's one for the bad boys, eh?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
he's got the Kentucky waterfall still.
And she's like a pretty,
She's so hot still.
like,
She's
what's the word again?
prim and proper.
Prim,
She's
proper. Like
what-
she's from England, right? So that's
Yeah.
like
she's upper class.
You're gonna fucking date Billy Ray Cyrus didn't have indoor plumbing.
Liz Hurley's
growing up.
She's slumming it right now.
She's slumming it, yeah.
And we're all about it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Razor Ray. Fucking A, dude. Razor Ray hitting the big time. Oh my God.
It's too bad that your other daughter's not as hot as Miley. That would have been a lot cooler for the boys, but
oh, dude. Billy Ray just slinging it to Liz Hurley. God, I'm jealous of Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
As if I wasn't jealous enough already.
Yeah. You have to go and do something like that.
God.
And Liz Hurley, she was in Austin Powers, right?
Austin Powers. She was super hot back in the day. In 9 months, she was in that with like Hugh Grant.
Yeah. I think she was in that movie too with
I've loved her for my whole
who's
life.
the guy that was in Whale? He's
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser. She's in a movie with him about I think it was called Bedazzled.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Was it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she plays the devil, yeah.
Yep. Liz Hurley, man. Shit.
Jesus Christ.
Just taking some fucking cracker poison up the fucking piss pipe, right? Jesus.
Holy fuck.
Oh, yeah. Billy Ray Cyrus's fucking sperm is fucking running around in there with fucking mullet.
Yeah. He's just spitting skull in her gaping English hole. Ew.
Yeah.
That'd be the worst ever, eh? Imagine if you're chewing, fucking banging a girl from behind, and you just give a little.
You never done that?
No.
Never.
I just saw it. I had a visual. I was like, oh my God.
Never used a poon as a spittoon?
Oh, that's fucking gross.
Oh, yeah. That's so funny,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, Billy Ray. Shout out.
Yeah. Way to go, buddy.
You thought Morgan Wallen was the man. Billy
Yeah.
Ray still holding it down like a boss.
You're fucking A, right, bud?
Yep.
Speaking of scumbags, Dave McInnes.
Oh, shout out.
Buddy.
Dave McInnes, Tom's.
This isn't even a part of the pod. It's just, I got some.
This is Dave, if you're watching, I know you are.
Yeah, we got
Some mail for you.
got some mail here for you.
Well,
It's from the Ontario Ministry of the General Attorney, the Sheriff's Office.
it's a court summons.
Yeah, and a prompt response is required. And they sent this to me about a month ago, so you might want to come pick this up. They could be. Yeah. Yeah. This is not good. So,
Yeah. We don't know what it is. We haven't opened it. That would be illegal.
yeah.
It could be a paternity test. It could be, I don't know. What are you?
We're going to get the kettle out later and try to.
Yeah,
Try to-
anybody talk to Dave recently? You know what he's doing? Or-
I talked to him.
Yeah.
Last week, he hit me up while I was on vacation with my family. Everyone's in bed, and I get a message from one Dave McInnes.
Yeah.
He needed me to buy him an Uber from where was he, Guelph to Cambridge, because he got into a fight with some whore.
Yeah.
And he needed to work the next morning.
Yeah.
So still up to his old tricks then.
Yeah, she took off and left him high and dry, and he was stranded. So I got him an Ubs, and but I'm watching that fucking Uber like a hawk, just making sure it's going to where I want it to.
Yeah.
I don't want him switching the route. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like a dispatcher.
Just see it show up at Roxanne strip
Yeah.
club. You're like, son of a bitch.
Wait a second. That's
Hey, Ty, can you actually send me $50 more? You took a wrong turn.
Wait a second. That's a well-known crack house. Yeah, I'm like watching it on GPS. I'm like, you make it home okay?
Yeah.
I'm like a dispatcher, just like talking him through. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Fucking Maverick flying Cougar in onto the fucking.
Oh
no, now he's going back to Tommy's.
He's buzzing the tower. He's buzzing the tower.
Shout out Dave, and we know we talked about Dave a couple times on here, but we're gonna get him on here.
Yeah, we want everyone to know him. We want everyone to know how funny he is because he is a naturally funny fucking guy, and he lives the life of a degenerate. Yeah, and we respect that. Mm-hmm. In a way, he lives it. He lives it the life of a degen, the way even we're too scared to.
Yeah,
oh, absolutely.
He's a truly free soul.
Me and Tyler just dipping our toe in every once in a while.
And he lived in this apartment for a while too.
Yeah, he did. There's a stick in the window. He'd lose his keys every week, so there's actually still a stick in the window there because he was breaking in the middle of the night. I hear somebody fucking. I'm like, holy fuck, someone's breaking in. Dave would jump in through the window.
Yeah, there's some drug addicts breaking into the house.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just Dave.
Oh, no.
One who lives here.
So I cut a piece of wood to length, and I stuck that in the window so he couldn't do that anymore. So old Davey was sleeping outside a couple nights a week after I got that. Here, I'll actually show you guys. I got a funny little message written on it. Keep her going.
Goddamn, Dave. Dave cracks me up. Like last time I was talking to him before the Uber thing, he was telling me he's sleeping on a bed that's on like a 45-degree angle because he broke it banging a fat chick, and that was like 6 months ago, and he hasn't fixed the bed, so he's just sleeping on an angle, and his back's 45. Fucked up.
Oh, here's the stick.
Here's the stick. I don't know if you can zoom in on that.
Oh, I can zoom right in. Yeah,
I like it.
Says, when you leave, put in window, you cunt. I believe that's what it says, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
There's Davey's stick.
There's Davey's.
There's the cunt stick.
Yeah, that's the cunt stick.
Do we have any more Miller Lights in the fridge?
Yeah, I'll grab you one.
Oh, thanks.
Couple Millie Billies.
Need a little Millie Bobby Brown.
I was just gonna say that.
Need a
son of a bitch.
Hey, we're all big Drake fans here.
Yeah. Well, you think Millie Bobby Brown has a cock? She might.
Why would that make you a bigger Millie Bobby Brown fan?
Probably.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good.
How old is she now?
Old enough.
Old enough to put it in her Millie Bobby Brown? What are you looking at?
Nothing. I thought you had mustard on your shirt.
Nah, bro.
No, you're all good.
It's honey mustard.
Eating a couple fucking hot diggity dogs.
I just about fucking died when I came here today, though. Holy Christ.
TT's not used to the ways of the Zen yet.
Well, I hadn't eaten anything at all today, and I came in and I threw a Zonic.
Yeah, Zonic.
The Canadian Zin.
Yeah.
And it hit me, and next thing I know, I'm just sweating, and I'm like, It's like in the scene in Dirty Work when Norm Macdonald takes those brownies that are laced and he sees the devil.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me there.
Yeah.
And then Tom got me some, what was it?
Caramel corn candy.
Corn. I ate the whole fucking bag. Yeah. And then I'm feeling all right now, but I was sweating. It was bad, man. It was bad.
We're good to go, though.
Yeah. We rebound pretty good.
We'll be hitting the Zonics pretty hard. I'm off the booze.
Yeah, me too.
It's fucking depressing as fuck. All I want to do is get drunk and go and yell at these lacrosse players tonight. But can't do that. Can't do that.
Dude.
Because I black out and yell racial slurs at everybody, and I don't know. It's not good.
Just think you're Ben Affleck.
I just think I'm Ben Affleck sometimes.
Shout out to Ben Affleck.
Shout out to Ben Affleck.
Still going through that tough divorce from J-Lo, but he'll always
Why would you marry her again?
Yeah.
It already didn't work out once.
Were they married the first time or just engaged and it got called off? I think it was close. And then he married her.
Yeah.
He'll always be the fucking mayor of big booty Latinas to me, though.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck, we salute you.
He's got her down pat.
We salute you, Ben. Casey Affleck, not so sure. He has a couple more Ackies than I'm comfortable with.
Does he?
There's some smoke out there. I don't know.
Casey Affleck is actually married, or was married. I don't know if he's still married, but married to fucking Joaquin Phoenix's sister.
Oh, yeah.
And if you've seen Joaquin Phoenix, you know that his sister's probably a fucking head case too.
Dude.
For sure.
Yeah, that family's whack, right? Do they grow up? Was it like a cult that they were
Yeah, I think
in?
so.
And then
Something weird.
it was a little whack. Let's ask Chat GPT what's up. Let's
Yeah.
ask our boy. Did Joaquin Phoenix grow up in a cult?
Yes, Joaquin Phoenix and his siblings were part of a religious group called the Children of God when they were young. The family left the group when Joaquin was still a child. He has spoken about his experiences growing up and how they've influenced his life and career.
Thank God they got out of that cult and found the Viper Room.
Yeah.
A safe space.
Was it one of those cults where like just the one pastor bangs everyone's wife? Ask ChatGPT that. That's usually like...
Was the cult one of the cults where the pastor has sexual relations with all of its members' wives?
The group known as the Children of God, now called the Family International, has faced serious allegations and legal issues related to abusive practices, including those involving minors. It is important to approach these topics with sensitivity and respect for those affected. If you have any questions or need support, please reach out to appropriate resources.
Why does it always do that? Why is it always like, if you need help, blah, 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 blah. Like,
It's
shut the fuck up.
It's programmed to do that. I don't think that's a bad thing, but I mean,
Just give me the fucking cut and dry answer.
we're not trying to join the cult. We're trying to run our own.
Yeah. I don't know. If there's tons of pussy to be had in said cult, then
But these guys, they always take it too far and go into they dip into the kiddie pool.
yeah, how stupid are people though? It's like
You gotta stay in the deep end, boys.
Yeah.
Fucking settle down.
they're all the same, those cults. It's like, yeah, you know, start off all right. And you're like, oh yeah, this is all about love. And he's like, well, there's one thing too that God talked to me about last night, actually. Nah, I'm not happy about it either, but turns out I gotta fuck all your guys' wives. And I don't want to do it, but that's just what God said. I don't know. I'm just the messenger. Don't kill the messenger.
God, why have you forsaken me? Even my wife? No, Derek. She's fat. You're all right.
Yeah, he said none of the fatties, actually. He mentioned that as well.
They're
So
here to
all
cook.
the hot wives on this side. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
man.
rest of you can go back to cooking brownies for the bake sale. It's going to be great. Let's have a good one, guys.
Yeah.
Break.
And
That's how it goes down.
speaking of religious sex cults, the Pope,
Oh,
the new Pope just got anointed, and he is American.
he's American. He's from the windy fucking city, the murder capital of America, Chicago,
That's right.
Illinois.
That's right.
Scruff, McGruff.
Right into Donald Trump's plan, eh?
Yeah,
Pope is American.
that's hilarious. Eh?
Pope's American. Rape American.
Yeah.
We put a tariff on international
Do you think
child
he's gonna
molestation.
do you think he's going to try to, like, do you think Donald Trump's going to go in and try to do something about all the allegations in there now? That
I
he
don't
seems
know.
to be coming after everybody.
I
I
mean,
think he planted Buddy in there, and they're going to.
I don't know, man. I'm not sure what Donald Trump's, what his agenda is.
Mm-hmm.
Trump's a wild card, man. Trump is like what we want to be,
Yeah.
riddled with syphilis,
Riddled
running around in America,
Yeah.
shooting our guns off,
Yeah. Like Yosemite Sam.
banging porn stars,
Yeah.
talking shit to Justin Trudeau.
Yeah.
Hey, we
That was the funniest.
don't like when Donald Trump comes after our country, but he does say some of the things we would like to say.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Everyone's going on like, oh, fucking Trump, bitch slap Carney, blah, blah, blah. I watched it.
It wasn't.
It didn't really seem.
It wasn't like that.
Too
No,
much.
Carney did fine. Carney did fine for what he was dealing with. He's very smooth in that type of environment. He doesn't get rattled. Like Zelensky got kind of rattled.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna throw down there. I thought fucking
Dude, Donald Trump took Ukraine to the fucking cleaners with that fucking mineral deal. Holy shit. Like now to pay back America for all their money that they've given them for the war.
yeah,
Donald Trump's like
siphoning off. All
no one ever comes to collect for the money that they've donated, right? It always just stays as debt. Donald Trump's actually trying to collect on that shit, and so he's trying to collect on it by taking the money for their resources, like their actual minerals. It's like you know what it is. It's like in the Sopranos. Do you remember that guy who's his buddy who's like the bad gambler?
Oh,
And he's sitting in on like the card games when he told him not to.
Yeah, he's like, I told you not to do it. Yeah.
And so he loses all that money. He can't pay it back. So Tony takes over his like sporting goods store and he does a bust out. Donald Trump is doing a fucking Sopranos style bust out of Ukraine. He's selling all the fucking sporting goods in Ukraine, i.e. minerals.
Yeah.
And like all their natural resources. And it's
Buddy's sleeping in a tent in his store crying.
Yeah.
Hey, there's nothing to be upset about. You think you're the
Zelensky?
first guy to get busted out?
That's Zelensky right now, dude. And like,
Holy
if
fuck.
you thought what Russia was doing was bad, just wait till the end of it. There ain't gonna be anything left. That sporting goods store out of business.
Yeah, the business.
Never play it again. Sports.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Dick's Sporting Goods is now just balls.
Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be a bad scene. I cannot see that going well for anyone in there except for America and Russia.
I think it's sweet because I hope all the hot little ukes get immigrated into Canada. Bring them on down here. Got lots of jobs.
No shipping container needed this time.
Yeah, we'll come get you. There'll be a blue Honda parked. I can fit 2 in the trunk.
Liam Neeson can't save you all.
You can sit on our laps on the way back to good old Canada.
Oh my god.
Ladies ever been to Muskoka?
Probably a couple times.
Yeah.
Eyes wide shut.
Eyes wide shut, getting flown in and with a fucking with a gag and a fucking blindfold on. Jesus Christ.
Hey, we don't need to be misogynists, okay? Women can be sexual assailants too, right? Like like the
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, and that chick from the teacher with the scream mask. Do you hear about it? We talked about her on the podcast before, but she was
she was getting kids to
getting gang beezied while these guys wore scream masks.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a main offender's shirt. Gang beezied.
Gang bees.
Oh yeah. So she was getting she was getting busted out.
Yeah.
And
by a bunch of 10th graders with scream masks on.
Oh my god. Yeah. And so
Some say the greatest teacher in the fucking world. But,
some would argue Mother Teresa, but there are others that will say.
wherever there's a good woman, there's always somebody there trying to tear her down. And that's the problem with our society.
Fuck the patriarchy, man.
Yeah.
So she's
in jail.
They just took away her rights to conjugal visits, so she's not allowed to have sex in prison.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, how are these kids getting into prison?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you just put her in like a juvenile detention
And
center?
they took away her computer too, so she can't watch porn or anything.
Yeah, she's definitely
one of the guards is smashing her in there for sure.
100%. That's why he's stopping it. That's why they put the freeze on, eh?
You know how crazy this chick is?
Yeah, that's ours now.
I haven't had to wash my horn in 3 fucking months. She sucks her dry every day.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a wild story. That like the teachers doing that.
Yeah.
Like these female teachers, I mean, they get more attention in the news.
Pissed off that it wasn't my teacher.
You know what I mean? They get more attention in the news, I guess, than the guys that are doing that, you know? But I would like to think that if there is a male teacher who's getting high school boys to fuck him wearing scream masks, that he'd get a little bit of press.
We had one in my high school, female teacher, hot guidance teacher.
Yes.
Found out 2 years after I graduated, she's like sending nudes to my cousins and shit. And I was like, fuck, she brought me over to her house to swim in her pool one day. And I never made a move.
Oh, dude.
She was all up in my shit, too. She was hot.
Yeah.
Now she's just an old weathered whore. She looks like a baseball glove, but
So you're saying there's a chance.
but I'm still in town.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Jesus, why not shot?
Shag a couple flies, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, give her the Sultan of SWAT.
Yeah, nothing cool like that ever happened in my fucking high school.
No.
No.
My teachers all thought I was gay.
Yeah.
That's what they wrote in my yearbook.
Yeah. Tyler, good to see you have a girlfriend. We always thought that you were gay. That was what was holding you back there, buddy.
Voted most likely to be gay. It's a tough 6 years.
Yeah.
Did you have any like? There's like a few weirdo teachers for sure that we had. There's this one gym teacher that like I don't know what his deal was, but he would always wear those like short shorts, like the little Adidas Terry Fox style short shorts, and he'd be doing. I don't know why there was so much running on the spot in that class.
Yeah.
There's a lot of jumping jacks and okay, boys, get them knees up. It's
Follow the balls, boys.
We
Follow
can
the balls.
see your bag, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gross.
He loved the fucking run.
Now, do those have the net in them? Those little short shorts?
Some don't.
Yeah, so you're
Some
just
don't.
your boys are fucking
Oh yeah, just fucking.
tumbled in there like a fucking load of wash.
Yeah,
Wash.
yeah. There's a couple wacko teachers. I'm trying to think.
I had this one weird biology teacher. I remember did you guys ever have to dissect a rat?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what the fuck, why. I don't think they still do that, do they? That's fucking disgusting.
It's gross, man.
We did frogs and rats.
Yeah. So, like, he fucking brings in this great big thing of fucking, like, formaldehyded rats or whatever. And he opened it up. And, like, the whole classroom just fucking reeked. And he's like, oh, God, I love that smell. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, Jesus Christ.
that's some Dahmer-esque. There's a girl when we did the dissecting the rats. There was a girl who was I would say she's like a bully to a lot of people, and I got a hold of one of those rats and I chased her around the class with it.
with your hands?
Yeah,
You hold it with your hands?
but I had like
Gloves on?
latex gloves on. And
okay,
I
yeah.
got the rat and I was like, ah! And I chased her.
Yeah.
Anyway, she wasn't bullying people very long after that.
Yeah. I
Give
cut
her-
my rat's nutsack right open. We weren't supposed to do that, but my rat had huge balls. I
Yeah.
just wanted to see what the
Let's
inside.
take a look around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The damn thing's dead anyways, you know. We're trying to learn about silence.
Yeah, I used to play football with dead animals when I was a kid, and
Yeah.
it was always a gas.
Did you shoot frogs when you were a kid?
Did
you get to go down that road?
No, we talked about this before on the
Yeah.
pod, but we're always drunk on the pod, so it's fine.
Yeah.
No, I never did. I told this on the podcast one time, but I remember when we were kids, we were walking up to like the beach, and there was like an older kid there who had a BB gun, and there was just dead frogs everywhere. He fucking killed so many frogs. It was
Massacre.
it was disturbing. Yeah. It was like fucking Normandy. Just so many dead frogs.
I never liked doing it, but I was always the kid who had the firecrackers, because my dad would go to the States to Indianapolis and bring back all these fireworks. So I was always a firework kid. So then I'm giving fireworks to other kids.
Come on, Chasma, come down to the creek with us.
Give us your fireworks.
I don't want to come down to the creek. I know what you're gonna do.
You're 100% a firework kid.
Yeah.
But then I would supply the fireworks that would later blow up the frogs.
Yeah. You're an accessory to murder.
Yeah. And kind of like U.S. to Israel. You know what I mean? That's the card that Jasmine's playing. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I was never really. I didn't like hurting animals. That's a good sign.
What a bitch.
Shut up, man.
I used to go fishing with frogs all the time.
Oh, with frogs, fishing with frogs is normal. It's when you're doing sadistic shit to them.
You get them right up through the lipper or whatever.
We used to smash
a little lipper and throw it in.
We used to smash.
Come up and fucking swallow them whole.
We used to smash them with rocks. So,
which, when you think about it, which is pretty, yeah.
You ever play rock bass baseball?
Fishing with frogs is pretty sadistic when you think about it, because you're hooking it, causing it physical pain, and then throwing it out to get eaten.
And just keep bringing it back.
Yeah.
You're not done yet.
Just ripping it out of the fucking bass's gizzards.
You're not done yet. You're going back in the drink.
Yeah.
Till I get something.
Just manipulate the food chain.
Yeah.
Eat that and I'll eat you.
Yeah. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service to this country.
When you keep one all day or whatever, and you let him loose, and he's telling all of his fucking frog buddies what he did. He's like fucking Russell Crowe gladiator fucking frog. Just telling tales at the pond. Nah, that was gay. Sorry. Fuck. Whatever.
I don't even care.
I don't give a care.
Whatever. You ever go hunting?
I went hunting once with my dad. And he called in. I don't know. My dad was actually a pretty good hunter. He had like a piece of fucking grass that he was blowing into. And he had like a branch, and he kept on fucking hitting a tree with the branch. And he called in this fucking deer. It was huge. It was kind of cold out, and you could see the steam coming out of this fucking. He got really close to us. We could see like the steam coming out of the fucking deer's mouth and shit. I was looking at it, but I don't think my dad wanted to shoot the thing in front of me. I was already killing a lot of frogs back then. So
what a bitch.
Yeah. But no, I never really got into hunting. I could fucking care less about that shit. I don't really like eating. I don't like eating wild game. It tastes fucking like dirty pussy to me. I don't know.
I like
You want a moose meat sandwich? No. No.
I like venison. Ever had
Venison sausages.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
If it's mixed with something else, you know what I mean? Yeah. Again, it's just like putting whipped cream on a dirty pussy. That's all that is, you know? You're mixing one thing that's all right into another thing that doesn't taste that great.
Yeah, I hate whipped cream.
Yeah. No, never really got into hunting. I always wanted to shoot a bear. I think that'd be pretty cool.
It'd be so scary shooting a bear and it not getting stopped.
Yeah, it just keeps on coming. And
Yeah.
bears are pretty resilient too.
That's what I mean.
There's stories of people shooting a grizzly like 2-3 times and it still fucking gets to them. And I think the one guy, he shot a grizzly 2 times and it still came and got on top of him, but the grizzly ended up fucking bleeding out.
Yeah.
As it was
trying to kill him.
God. But this guy still got fucked up pretty good.
Yeah, that's wild.
Did we ever play the guy getting eaten by the grizzly on here?
I don't think
It's
so.
actually kind of humorous. Like this fucking, it almost sounds fake, but it's not. So this guy, he would go out and like live with grizzly bears out in Alaska and shit.
Was it a documentary?
Yeah, documentary. Yeah, Grizzly Man. Yeah. So he goes out and lives with these fucking things, and he's like talking to him like they're his kids and shit. Like he's fucking whacked.
I love you, Cracker. I do love you. Just my friend.
Right? And then
Was he gay for them?
he was gay for the Bears.
Like bears, so.
Yeah.
He's a good friend.
So
That's what they call big gay guys. Right?
yeah, exactly.
Bears.
Yeah.
You're right.
I love you. That's my friend.
We just uncovered a conspiracy here.
I didn't know that. I just thought. What?
But anyways, like he's documenting this one bear that didn't like him. Most of the bears actually kind of liked him, would put up with him being there. But he's like, yeah, there's this one bear. He doesn't like me too much. Got to keep an eye on him. But yeah, this one bear, he's out filming it the one day, and it fucking comes, but he leaves his camera on, right? His camera gets knocked out of his hand when the bear gets on top of him, but it's still recording the audio. So you can listen to the audio of this guy getting eaten by the bear. And he's like screaming. His wife is there too. And I think the bear ended up killing her too, his wife or girlfriend. Yeah. But like you can hear him screaming on the audio. But it almost sounds like it's kind of funny. It's kind of like,
well,
hokey,
it's kind of, he got what
like
he deserved.
hokey pokey. He's like, he's like, it's killing me. Like that. Really? Do you say that when you're getting killed?
It's actually killing me. I'm actually dying.
I'm actually dying.
It's like that scene in Dirty Work, right?
Yeah.
Now he's got a machine gun. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty fucking wild.
Do you choose the man or the bear?
Yeah.
People are always like trying to have hypotheticals about like the animals. Like that one that's like popping off now is that like
100 men versus a gorilla.
100 men versus a gorilla, and it's so stupid. Like,
Is it men with weapons, like with sticks and shit, or is it just 100 men?
probably
Bear?
fist.
I think it's bare hands.
Could 100 men fuck up a gorilla?
No, gorillas are so strong.
100 men at once though could overpower a gorilla.
What you'd have to do is
Gorillas
like,
gonna start eating faces and ripping
Yeah,
people.
the
in
first
off.
like 10
I think
people
the
are going to
first
keep it
10 people would
occupied.
scare the rest of them.
Well, you get one guy on
That's-
top, I guess, and start feeding haymakers to the skull, and you get through there. But a gorilla's got a thick skull.
You got to get at least 20 people that are like committed to dying that day.
Yeah,
and going in
exactly.
and
Oh yeah,
going in
20
at
to
the
30 are
fucking-
going down quick.
Yeah,
Because
right off
the
the
gorilla's
bat.
got to get full. If he's full,
Yeah. You have to get somebody up on his back, like Shasma said, maybe plug his nose and like gouge his eyes out.
yeah.
You're gonna
And
want to
maybe-
strangle him a bit too.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna have to choke him.
I don't know though, man. Like a gorilla could probably kill 100 men. A fucking monkey killed 42 million people with AIDS.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, how are we fighting? Are we fighting dirty?
Yeah. And that monkey's name was Cornelius Fauci. No, but yeah, that's hard to say. I say like my original thought there was the first 10 people that die are gonna scare the other people so much that they're just gonna fucking head for the hills. I think because you watch somebody get ripped apart by a gorilla.
Yeah, you have to be pure suicidal.
Like a gorilla could take you by both arms and just rip you right in half if you wanted to, right? Like they're that strong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I don't know. Yeah.
And that's
think
why
that's-
Rosie O'Donnell doesn't fuck men.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're always making fun of Rosie O'Donnell, but
Yeah, I
she
know.
keeps popping back up in the news. She
She moved to Ireland.
Yeah, she says she's coming back, I think, though, didn't she?
Ireland didn't want her.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Irish people like from Ireland don't like
Anyone that's,
yeah, like for instance, I'm Irish or whatever, like my last name is Irish. But any of the Irish people I've met really haven't really liked. They don't like other Irish people if you're not from Ireland.
Yeah, they don't like if you have like if you're a descendant from Ireland, they don't care. Like they look at you as like
Like you left, you're scumbag.
yeah. And you know, it's
like, well, it's always raining here. And
why wouldn't I fucking leave? Your whole country's full of immigrants.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
We live in Canada.
Yeah. You know, you let your whole country get rolled by a bunch of losers with bad fucking teeth, and you're giving me shit for leaving? Fuck off. That was a joke about England.
I got
Yeah,
it.
you got it.
I got her.
Yeah. That wasn't a joke. It was just like I wasn't trying to tell a joke there.
I know.
You'll know when I fucking tell a joke. Because everyone in the room will be laughing. Everybody. Fucking hell. All right.
That's it. That's just it. It's the way she goes.
Yeah. I'm going to bomb tonight, too.
Oh, dude, we're bombing. We are going into, let me explain this situation. We're going into what I call a comedy ambush, okay? We should have canceled the gig. They agreed to the amount of money, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, yeah, and it's a fundraiser, right? So we're like okay with them making extra money, and we're taking a flat rate to try and help out. The next thing you know, they're like, yeah, we're going to do it in an arena now. I'm like, whoa, what? How much money does this lacrosse team need? Like, are these guys taking fucking limos to the fucking game? And then it's like, but we know deep down what it's going to be. It's going to be 200 people in a venue that seats 2,000.
Yeah.
And the sound system's going to be dog shit. Mark my fucking words.
Yeah.
And I'm hitting up this guy who booked it, and I'm going, hey, like, when can you get in there and do a sound check? Because if their sound system sucks,
Yeah.
you know, we need to like plan ahead of time. Maybe we can get a couple good speakers from Long and McQuaid just to make sure, as long as it's like the sound is clear,
Yeah.
you know, so we can at least have like the best shot at winning. And then I hear like the band that was supposed to be playing after us, they bailed. When the band bails, that's like when the band bails, I don't feel good. That's like the canary in the coal mine, eh?
Yeah.
Like it sniffed fucking trouble. It's dead.
And I have to host this fucking thing.
Yeah, the free bird is dead. And so now we're like coming in. We know we're
Trying to save the day.
gonna get fucking rinsed tonight.
Yeah, we're getting rinsed.
It's gonna be bad. And you know, and like
We're gonna have to cash this check as soon as we leave.
oh yeah, because you know I'm taking this thing down in flames. And you know what they did too is they said like, hey, you know, our band left, so we don't really know how to keep people around after the show. We don't want people.
We want to do an intermission between every comic.
Between every comic, they want to do an intermission. I'm like, We'll give you one intermission. I get it. This ain't our first rodeo, but it's like, you know what? We need to add an extra comic to the show to even warrant having an
tell
intermission.
all these fucking people, I'm like, get somebody to go around to the tables and sell people beer.
Yeah, hire a couple servers.
Yeah, like keep them seated. Go around, ask somebody. It's that fucking easy.
Yeah,
you know, and then the people won't want to get up and fucking be talking to each other.
Get buckets.
Get buckets.
Oh yeah.
And
bucket system, boys.
Yeah.
Bucket system.
Why are you guys doing this to us?
We know all about the bucket system. You get buckets of beers, put them on ice, and you bring them around, and you will sell so many drinks at your fundraiser. These people should have consulted with us first. And you know what? It's my fault because we didn't get a little bit more hands-on in the planning of this. But we did think that we had a middleman that was doing that. So that's not all on us, but I'm just saying, get the buckets going, boys. Buckets of beers, okay? It works.
You're gonna save yourself a lot of fucking time and agony.
You're gonna make way more money.
Make way more money.
You get way more pussy on the fucking lacrosse road trip. I'll tell you right now. You'll be staying in a nicer hotel.
An unreal Hummer after the fundraiser.
Oh yeah.
Oh, one of these ones. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Just shoot one in the back of her yak.
That's going to leave a watermark on there for about 8 months.
She'll be walking around like she fucking stared at a solar eclipse.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah. So this show's going to suck. We're going to report back. Shazma, I need you to bring cameras tonight. Let's catch the fucking...
One, yeah.
Let's see what we're walking into. This is called the Great Comedy Ambush. We know we're going down in flames. Yeah. And if it somehow happens that we don't go down in flames, it will be a comedy miracle. And you know what? Stranger things have happened, but rarely do they.
How's it going, everybody? This mic is not on. It's on now. What about now? I got stretch marks so bad, I could have doubled the Passion of the Christ during the whipping scene. Put your hands together for Mr. Tyler Morrison, everybody. Hey! Keep it going for Tom O'Donnell, everyone, yeah! Got the fucking Geico caveman sitting in fucking stage right? Thank you. Thank you for coming out.
My go-to thing is if it sucks right off the bat and I'm hosting, I usually get drunk. And then I really put it into the shitter. So we'll see. Ooh. We'll see if that happens tonight.
Yeah. It could deteriorate quickly with Tommy at the helm.
Yeah.
Well, TT and I are already into the beers, so.
Yeah. There we go. I'm drinking Coke Zeros
A beer.
and Zinning. I went through 3.5 packs of Zonic here in 3 days. I've been falling asleep with it in my mouth.
I'll tell you right now, if this show fucking sucks, by the intermission, I'm getting a fucking Uber for Dave McInnes to come down.
Yeah.
He's going to call everyone fat about
Next
40
guest.
minutes.
Oh, we had a little drop-in spot.
And Tommy's going to be cashing the check at the bank.
Yeah.
While Dave's up there calling everyone F-bombs.
Yeah.
Remember Dave at the bar in Bracebridge for Fight Stories?
Dude, have we told that story?
I'm only bringing it up because I can probably cut the clips.
Yeah, we can cut some clips.
You know what? I don't want to cut those clips in because it was embarrassing for him and he was kind of at a lower moment, but it was funny. Not funny for me at the time.
Yeah.
Because it was like a bad situation. But yeah, he got pretty outlandish.
That was my fault.
Yeah.
Because I got him super, super drunk before this show.
Yeah.
Took his shirt off on stage.
Yeah, and he was just like stinking drunk. He looked like he's
Sweating.
He looked like he stunk.
It's in the dead of summer,
Eh?
too, and he's just sweating.
Yeah, he looked like a skunk that got stuck underneath your fucking car and was getting burned up, like under the hood.
He's got leather shoes on with no socks, and you just smell his fucking feet up on stage. You're like, Jesus Christ.
But Dave was running all of us down, like talking so much shit.
Yeah.
And like we know he's in a rough spot, so we're trying not to like, be mean
on him too much.
But then John Moses, my co-host on Fight Stories, doesn't know him really, so John isn't putting up with this shit. He's like, "Kid, what the fuck you talking about? You've been bombing up here all night."
Yeah.
And it was like, it took the wind out of his sails, which is what he needed.
Upset.
He needed that in that moment. But there is like a thing, when you're drinking too much, it's the worst feeling in the world when you go from here to just someone just drops you like a stone like that.
Yeah.
Like your heart just sinks and you go into like a very low place.
Yeah.
It's just like when you fuck up and you're trying to fix it and someone's like, "Haven't you done enough already?" You know that moment?
Yeah.
And it's like you break something.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
That's totally the same. That's the same vibes.
Yeah.
That like when you get hit with something like that in front of a bunch of people too, everyone,
No.
and and like you feel so singled out.
Yeah.
And it just sucks so bad. That's a tough one to sleep off. And I'm just trying to think of if there's any of those other. I had one that it wasn't as embarrassing as that. I didn't really get destroyed or anything, but I was pretty drunk at a party one time, and I was feeling pretty good or whatever, and everyone's saying hi, and this one girl comes up, "Hey, how's it going? I'm Tyler. Nice to meet you." She's like, "Tyler, we've met 13 times." I'm like, "Oh shit, not too memorable, eh?" Just fucking felt like shit though. Like, everyone's just like, "Ooh." Yeah.
Why did you bang her?
Yeah, 13 times.
Yeah, 13 times. Yeah. See me, I remember everyone's name.
Banger, I married her.
Yeah. I'm a steel trap up here. The CTE hasn't got to me.
Oh man, I can't remember people's names. I'm bad at names. I got to come up with nicknames. And then if I come up with a nickname for you, don't be offended. It's just because I can't remember. I got a problem.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like,
shout out to our buddy Sean the Rapist. That's his nickname because he looks like a rapist.
sup, Sean?
Sup, Sean? Don't be raping anybody tonight.
You keep it together, but dude, you
Yeah.
keep it together.
Yeah.
Resist those urges.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't like the nicknames sometimes.
No. What's the worst nickname that you've ever given anybody?
That's a good question.
We talked about Frosted Flakes already. And
Frosted Flakes is a rough one.
how
Eh?
that backfired on me. Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But it's you don't want to get hung with one of those. But it's you try and come up with like a good one. It's just when they don't like it. That if it's like and you weren't trying to be a jerk, that sucks.
Yeah.
Don't call me that.
There's a chick. I won't say her full name on here, but there is a chick. Her last name was Crocker, and she gave everybody chlamydia. So everyone called her the crock pot. That was pretty funny.
Oh my god, there's this chick.
Yeah.
There's this chick. Her name was Rhea, which ain't a good fucking situation in high school.
Rhea, yeah.
She's like, "Let me guess, you're gonna call me diarrhea?" I was like, "Nah, gonorrhea."
Gonorrhea.
So childish.
Yeah.
So childish. Remember, I was at the thrift store. I bought a couple shirts or whatever, and I ran into her there. But back in the day, there was more of a stigma around thrift stores than there is now. Like now, it's like vintage is cool, right? To shop at a secondhand clothing store or whatever.
You know, it's cool to get a shirt with fucking lice in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Shazzy and
Itching all the time, great big fucking bites all over your back.
Yeah.
This is hip, right?
Yeah, and so
This is a Doors t-shirt from 1970.
stole it from Jim Morrison's grave. Still got a fucking beetle and a cobweb. I ran into her at a thrift store, but it's like when you see someone at a thrift store that you know, you just kind of give them the look, but you don't say anything. You know, when you run into someone at AA or something.
Oh yeah.
You know, and the next day at school, she comes up to me in front of everyone. She's like, "Hey, Tyler, I saw you at the thrift store the other day." I'm just like, "Yeah, I was just dropping off a bag."
Yeah.
It looks like you got some pretty nice threads.
Yeah.
Such an asshole.
Buying underwear with skid marks in it already? That's fucking awesome, eh?
Hey, they go for a lot of money online. Just ask Dave McInnes' ex-girlfriend. Selling old man their dirty panties.
I saw an old drug dealer I used to know at my anger management class the one day.
Nice.
Years ago. And that was funny seeing him both just like look at each other like this and just put our heads down right away.
I was doing stand-up at an AA show.
Yeah.
That I got like brought in. I wasn't in AA, but they brought me in to do stand-up. I'm just doing my act. And one of
They brought you in to do your act at an AA?
Yeah,
Fucking-
like, are you trying to get a mutiny going here?
Yeah. Trying to get everyone drinking again?
At the end of the show?
Guy has 15 minutes of how fun it is to drink. And drive.
Yeah, the other 15's about driving. That was my uncle's. My uncle told me he was writing a memoir. I'm like, what's it called? He's like, Tom Morrison, how much can you drink and how far can you drive?
Yeah.
A memoir.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, so I do this AA show, and at the end of the show, one of my buddies is like, "Hey!"
Yeah.
I'm like, I fucking knew you'd be here, man. He's like, Are you in AA too? I'm like, no, man, I've been drinking all day.
Yeah.
See you later. Going to the bar.
Yeah.
I got a fucking beer already.
Yeah. That's the funny. Some people just can't put the fucking bottle. Like I'm a binge drinker, so I'll drink for like 2 days straight,
Yeah.
Drink, go to sleep, and then wake up and start drinking again just because I feel sick.
Mm-hmm.
And I love being drunk. It's awesome. But then after that, like, once I hit the third day, I'm like, no. And then I stop, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I can quit for months at a time.
Yep.
And it's not, I don't have a problem.
No.
I don't have a problem at all.
Doesn't have a problem, okay?
I don't have a problem.
Everyone just back off.
Yeah.
Back the fuck off.
I haven't pissed myself in about 6 months. So
It's my fucking guy right here. Back the fuck off. We're almost done here. But I think to end it off, we got to offer a little bit of a peace deal.
Peace. We want a peace deal between India and Pakistan.
We want you guys to.
We want you guys, get along, and that's a hard war to fight because, like, how are you gonna know who to shoot? You all look exactly the fuck alike. I think that you need to get jerseys or something, maybe a jersey, and Pakistan can wear one.
Cricket jerseys.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do shirts and skins on this one, boys, because I think there's gonna be a lot of friendly fire going on.
Jesus. Tim Hortons soccer jerseys. Tim Hortons will donate them.
Oh no!
This is I don't endorse those jokes, Tom.
Yeah. Well, whatever. We love you guys. Keep on coming to Canada. We need as many double merchants as we can get down here. We can't crank the coffees out fast enough on our own. So, thank you very much. We've been the main offenders.
If you stuck around this long, you're offended for sure.
Yeah, you're offended for sure. And catch us in Plattsville tonight. And I got a show with Jeff McHenry at Kennedy's in St. Agatha, June 21st. So come check that out. And Tyler's going to be on the road this summer.
Yeah, I'm May 30th, Whitby Comedy Festival.
But anyways, guys, you know what the word is. You fuck around and you're going to find out. FAFO.
Comment, rate, subscribe. Patreon.com/Tyler Morrison. Get in there, main offenders tier. You're going to get ad-free, uncut, all the fucking shit that we can't put out for anyone else, just for you dirtbags, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you a little dirt squirrel? Come get some of these nuts.
Yeah.